Hello, my name is Debbie Stone, for those who don't know me, and I'm an online marketer. But I wasn't always. Yet, I was gearing my whole life and steering it in the direction to become an online marketer. I just didn't know it. And why do I say that? Well, I was always a reader, an introvert. I loved and consumed all personal development I could get my hands on. And they're all the things that are required when you do marketing and online marketing, network marketing, all those things. So how did I get started? Well, I was a relatively late comer to Facebook. I've only been on Facebook they say 7 years, but there's no way I've been on Facebook 7 years. I haven't. So I started following this gentleman who was not a guru by any means, yet he kept showing up for videos and he kept bringing value, and he wasn't polished. He'd make mistakes and laugh them off, and he fascinated me, so I kept showing up. I ended up on his email list, and I did have one coaching call with him, a free, of course, 15-minute coaching call, and he asked me to join at the end of that session. But I informed him, as I always did, I'm the freebie girl. I'm the one that'll show up for everything that's free. So this went on for about 1.5 years. Now, he would edify me a couple of times for opening his emails, name me, and he did that sometimes in his videos, which was all very nice, but it didn't entice me to jump on the bandwagon or get involved in this online marketing. I wasn't very techie. There's quite a few of us that aren't very techie. But anyway, what got me involved? What shift did I do? It was him, actually. He private messaged me and said, today's the day. I didn't know what that meant, but what he was offering was to pay my way in, to pay my first month into, it's what I call the Harvard University for online marketers, or network marketers rather. And they have a whole system. They have top earners in there that teach. They have a back office, right? So he offered to pay one month plus another fairly expensive training. I think the value is like about $500. And what he wanted me to do was to pay up front, and then he would reimburse me with a bank check. Well, he said he was doing this for one or two others. I wasn't having any part of that. So I decided that I would. It was about time. I'd been following him for about 1.5 years, so I thought, I'll just check this out. If I don't like it, I'll get out, It was a lot of money, but I did it anyway. Sort of felt a little bit obligated because I'd had all his free stuff, watched him and followed him for so long. So I jumped in and I never looked back. But now I have a why, right? I just consumed all the information without really knowing why I was doing it. But I do have a why now. My why sort of fell into place. I partnered up, right? My life partner is quite a few years older than me. So he is my boss. He has his own business and I manage that business for him. Absolutely love my job. But because he's a few years older than me, he's now ready to retire. He's threatened to retire for the last 5 years, and he could have. But he's like that, right? But he's now at the point where he's seriously thinking of retiring. And that's me without a job, right? So I love my job. My story is different because most people hate their job, right? And they want to find something that's going to keep them at home because they hate the commute to work. They hate showing up 5 days a week and looking forward to the weekends. I work 7 days a week, right? I haven't had a day off in over 5, almost 6 years, but I love my job, but it's coming to an end, right? He's at a point in his life where he's retiring and I am not. I'm not at the point where I want to retire. And I like to keep busy. So my why is for when he retires and I'm without a job, then that's my back to the wall, right? So that is why I've decided to do online marketing. And I've been in this space for 2.5 years. So this is part 1. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how I was immersed into the online marketing world and the things that I did wrong. You want to tune in for that. Might save you some time. So if you're getting value or if you're liking my story, drop some comments below, right? Private message me, because I've developed a great listening ability since being an online marketer. And people skills. I have people skills now. Who knew? So, tune in tomorrow for part 2. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.